Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'd like to talk about flexible work arrangements and why employees who wants to or already are on them shouldn't be seen as slacking off. In an interview on the podcast Diary of a CEO, best-selling author Malcolm Gladwell declared that remote work is terrible for society, companies, and the people doing it.
If you're just sitting in your pajamas in your bedroom, is that the work life you want to live, right? Don't you want to feel part of something?
The negative response to Gladwell's comments was swift and forceful because, as it turns out, many people do want to work from the comfort of their home. Almost 80% of Singapore employees value remote work to the point that 2 in 5 workers will not accept a job if they are unable to work from home. This is according to a Randstad survey. The pandemic has also demonstrated that workers remain productive off-site by working from home and getting more out of their personal lives. However, only 52% of the Randstad survey respondents said their employers provide remote work options. According to an Institute of Policy Studies, 37% of respondents polled in April felt pressured to return to the office. So why is there still hesitation to fully embrace flexible work arrangements when it is clearly what employees want? When done right, hybrid work is a win-win for employers and their employees. Since employees make decisions based on what will make them most comfortable, efficient, and happy, the freedom to choose whether to work at home or on site and on which days is empowering. More flexibility leads to a balanced workload, participation in team activities, and higher work-life satisfaction. According to Gallup's research, engaged employees produce better business outcomes and can lead to a 23% increase in profitability. They also tend to stick around their workplaces more. It is in companies' interest to give workers the flexibility to create their schedules. There are, however, legitimate concerns from workers about flexi work. For instance, the resulting loss in face time with bosses can have unfavorable impact on their careers. Some academics call this phenomenon the proximity bias, an unconscious tendency to give preferential treatment to those in our immediate vicinity. This bias can be unwise when remote workers can achieve just as much, if not more, than those on site. A 2015 study by Stanford economists showed that remote workers at a Chinese travel agency had higher performance levels but lost out to in-house staff of performance-based promotions. Flexi workers risk getting overlooked not only by bosses but by peers as well. A poll by corporate training company Vital Smarts in 2017 found that remote workers are likelier to report feeling their colleagues mistreat them and leave them out. They worry co-workers say bad things behind their back, make changes to projects without advance notice, lobby against them, and don't fight for their priorities. When remote workers are limited to email or messaging apps in interacting with colleagues, they miss out on observing body language, subtle cues, and tonality. Miscommunication is therefore rampant. Regardless, there are still legitimate reasons for choosing flexi work. Top reason outlined by the IPS study includes greater flexibility in incorporating personal life needs with work schedules, the ability to attend to family needs, and less money and time spent commuting. If flexi work is not the norm at your company, you might be afraid that asking for special arrangements will burden your colleagues or make you appear entitled. Here's how you can plan your ask to avoid that. First, figure out the details. Consider how you will maintain connectivity to office. Do you need to acquire special software to access the company systems? And what's your new mode of communication and supervision might look like? This shows that you're serious about your request and takes the guesswork out of the situation. The more details you cover, the more prepared you appear, and the more confident your manager will be. Second, list the benefits of your flexible work arrangements. The benefit should not be just about you. Say what's in it for the department, for the company, and show them how flexi work will improve your work performance and your team's dynamics and output. Third, craft your proposal. It should explain your reasons for requesting flexi work and contain references to your track record to prove that you can handle such an arrangement. Outline a schedule you plan to follow during your flexi work, such as the hours you work, your availability via email, phone, and other communication channels used by your company. Fourth, forecast scheduling conflicts. If you're a caregiver, there may be situations that you have to work around, such as when the kids are back from school or the regular dialysis treatment for elderly parents. Plan your work time and meeting around your commitments so you won't be caught between a rock and a hard place. Providing this calendar to your colleagues and supervisors would be helpful too. Now, despite Gladwell's criticism of remote work, he is known for toiling in his apartment or at fashionable eateries in Manhattan. A large portion of his book, Blink, was actually written in the now defunct restaurant Savoy. He went on to sell over 2 million copies. Flexi work may just be what you need to complete your own bestseller or any other projects that is meaningful to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Would appreciate if you could like, share, or comment on it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to this channel to get notified of all new episodes.